Imagine this. You're in front of a woman who completely captivates you. Her gaze, her energy, her movements, everything about her attracts you in a way you can't explain. At that moment, you feel the need to say something, to deepen that connection. But what do you say? Most men resort to the usual. You're beautiful, you have lovely eyes, I love your smile. Sounds good, right? But there's a problem. These phrases have been said millions of times. They have no impact, no emotion, and worst of all, they don't set you apart from the hundreds of men who have told her the same thing before. But what if you could say something that made her see you differently? Words that stay in her mind and create a deeper attraction beyond looks. That's exactly what I'm going to teach you today. 3 rare but incredibly powerful compliments that will make a woman chase you. These are not empty phrases or superficial flattery. They are words that touch something deeper, something most men fail to see. And this is where Stoicism and the true power of language come into play. Men who understand female psychology don't seek validation through desperate compliments. They are in control. They understand the depth of language, and they know that a real compliment not only flatters, but also reveals who you are. Stay with me until the end, because by the time you finish this video, you'll have knowledge that will change how women perceive you. Before I teach you these 3 forbidden compliments, there's something crucial you must understand. A compliment isn't about saying what she wants to hear. It's about saying what she needs to hear. Most men use compliments to seek approval, hoping she smiles, feels flattered, or gives them attention. But a high-value man doesn't try to impress. He triggers emotions. Here's the difference between common compliments and those that make a woman chase you. Think about this. How many times do you think a woman has heard, "You're so beautiful"? Probably countless times. It's a cheap compliment. It means nothing. It triggers no real emotion because she's heard it everywhere. But now, imagine saying, "I truly admire the way you stay calm in tough situations." Stop for a moment and think about what you just did. You didn't mention her looks or say something any other man could have said. Instead, you acknowledged a quality that often goes unnoticed. And the best part, you said it with authenticity. Here's the first powerful compliment. "I admire the way you handle pressure." Why is this compliment so powerful? Because it touches something deep in her identity. Women, like men, face constant pressures, whether at work, in their personal lives, or in social settings. Many times, they have to keep their composure even when they feel overwhelmed. When you're the man who recognizes that strength, you set yourself apart. But be careful. This compliment only works if you say it at the right moment. Don't just throw it out randomly. Use it when you see her handling a difficult situation with maturity and self-control. When you notice her staying strong under stress, that's when this compliment will truly make an impact. This is where the second key to Stoicism comes in: observation. Stoics knew that perception is power, that the one who truly observes the world around him has the advantage. Most men are so focused on making a good impression that they don't even take the time to notice details. They miss the small things, the actions that reveal a person's true essence. If you learn to see beyond the obvious, your words will have a much stronger impact. Now, let's move on to the second forbidden compliment. "I love the passion you put into what you do." This is one of the most powerful compliments you can give a woman, and I'll tell you why. Women don't just want to feel desired, they want to feel appreciated for what makes them unique. Every person has something that drives them, something that gives them energy and purpose. It could be her career, a hobby, or a cause she cares about deeply. When you recognize that and say, "I love the passion you put into what you do," you're touching something much deeper than her looks. You're telling her, "I see you. I see what drives you. I see what makes you special." And the best part, most men never say something like this. Average men stay on the surface, but those who truly master attraction know that real power lies in connection. This is where the third key to Stoicism comes in. Purpose. The Stoics believed a man should live aligned with his purpose, not be swayed by distractions or meaningless pursuits. When you tell a woman that you admire her passion, you're not just making her feel seen. You're also showing that you are a man who values purpose. You respect dedication and effort. And that, my friend, is incredibly attractive. But before I reveal the third and most powerful compliment, there's something else you need to know. Compliments don't work just because of the words themselves. They work because of how you say them. Your body language, tone of voice, and confidence are key. If you say a compliment with the wrong energy, you can ruin it. It's not about seeking validation. It's about projecting confidence and authenticity. Now, let's move on to the third compliment. The third powerful compliment is, "Your way of seeing the world is truly fascinating." This is devastatingly effective because it doesn't just tell her you find her attractive. It acknowledges something far more important: her mind, her perspective, her essence. Women receive compliments on their looks all the time, but very few men show genuine interest in how they think. When you say, "I'm truly fascinated by the way you see the world," you're showing her that you listen, that you appreciate her ideas, and that something about the way she expresses herself catches your attention. This makes her feel special because it shows you see more than just her appearance. You see something unique about her. But this compliment only works if you use it authentically. It's not enough to just say it and expect it to work like magic. You need to show real interest. Ask thoughtful questions, encourage her to dive deeper into her opinions, and truly listen. When you do this, you create a genuine connection, making you unforgettable. Women don't just want to feel attractive. They want to feel understood. And when you make a woman feel like you truly understand her, you start standing out in her mind in a completely different way. Think about it. When someone makes you feel seen and valued for who you are, doesn't it make you want to be closer to them? That's how attraction works. If you apply these compliments with confidence and authenticity, you'll notice something interesting. Women will start seeking you out. Because when you are a man who expresses depth and recognizes the true value in a woman beyond the obvious, it shows. And that is the real key to attraction.